we're in the back trench. That's what I call it. The main trench is up over the hill there, and just over at Radium. Came down into the back trench and went across a bridge. Big bridge. Really, really good road. Look at this canyon. Wow. Headed out over there, guys. See that valley over there? We're gonna go out a road that way. There is another creek or river, whatever, flowing into this, and then at a point where it looks like on the satellite imagery there's another creek coming into that creek, and there's a bridge there. So this area here is a wreck site. I was holding the camera up. That guy thought I was waving, but I was just holding the camera up. I usually always wave. Some people I find wave back, others don't. But I always wave anyways, because I'm a friendly guy. Pedestrian crossing. Got a crosswalk out here. Okay, apparently there's a resort or something here. I don't know why so much work vehicles are up in here right now, because it's like 6 o'clock at night. I come into these roads, like usually when I'm out doing these big drives, like I'm going to pass through in the mountains here over to Canal Flats on a route I've never taken. I just saw it on the satellite. It looks like it connects. It looks pretty easy, so I'm going to do that, but I want to explore a little bit while I'm out here. And I usually don't come into these really active roads until it's like the end of the workday, so I don't know why these guys are still out here. Because I don't want to breathe in all the dust, man. So I know recently there's been some videos where I'm talking about a job and all this kind of stuff, and I want you guys to know I personally don't want to put those videos out. I want to put out whatever people want to see. I want the channel to get seen by a lot of people, and then I'm going to put out the stuff I want to put out, which is going to be entertaining. But in the meantime, I'm putting out whatever the people want to see. So I get statistics, right? I know someone said, oh, you shouldn't talk about the business side of it on there, but I really don't care about that. So I appreciate the advice, but yeah, I'll talk about that anyways. And I get statistics, right? I see how long people stay on the videos, how quick they are to click, stuff like that. So I put out a couple videos I was really proud of there, hiking into an alpine lake, and put in a bunch of effort editing them, and I'm going to still put out more of those. I probably said this already, but they get like nothing. Nobody clicks on them. And then people that do, they don't watch them for as long. So then I could put out a video where I'm talking about maybe getting a girlfriend, and all of a sudden people are watching it, like the whole thing, and I'm getting a ton of comments and likes, And so I can't put out the other videos, because if I put out too many of those, it just lowers and lowers my stats, guys. And as the stats get lower and drop down, the channel gets shown to less and less people. It's the way that the algorithm works. So I have to be getting comments, I have to be getting good watch time, I have to be engaging people in order for the algorithm to actually show the channel to people. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, if this is what people want to see, me talking about my ex-girlfriend and talking about my job prospects, then that's what I'll put out. So that's why I'm doing it. So if you are a guy who came on for the other stuff, just stay tuned. We're gonna build it up. I'm looking at a long time frame here, like 10 years, longer, 5 years minimum, until it's like even close to where I want it to be. So this is just a little few month period here, and you know, I think it'll be kind of cool when people get to finding the channel once it's a bit bigger. Then they can go back and look at this little period in my life. Like it's gonna be kind of, if you guys watch this channel for a long time, you're gonna see a guy go from the bottom to the top. So right now I'm at the bottom, and I kind of wanted to show a bit of that, so that when the channel is big, people can go back and have a look at the beginnings and how it started, and then how I hit a rough patch and I went into kind of a regress and onto this total new path I'm on. They can follow me on that, see some of the things I did, and then they can go and see where I am at that stage, and they can kind of see a guy's growth from nothing to something. And I think that'll be kind of cool for people to see. A guy go from rags to riches, and you can watch the whole thing, and I'll give you the true feelings and the true sort of emotions and what I'm going through, what I'm actually going through at the time, what it's actually like to go this path. And so if those types of videos are anything, they're at least that. I see little chutes down to the river here, but they haven't been taken in forever. I imagine that the guys out here on the bush roads, they have them all to themselves. Like, these bush roads are in such good shape. I can't believe it. A guy can do 60 down these bush roads out here easily. They're like highways. Actually, the road I grew up on was gravel road. It was gravel roads all around there. It was in worse condition than this. Way worse. So here, guys, we're back into that valley that I pointed up now. Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear. Bear on the road. There he is. Finally got a bear. He's gonna be gone by the time I get up there. Hopefully he doesn't run too far and I can get it. He'll take a look at me and I'm sorry, I'm not even filming him. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, there he is. Little guy. It's funny to see one like that, but I actually got footage of one now. There's one other video I've got on the channel where I see one, and that's kind of cool, but it's funny to actually, yeah, here we go. There's a way down to the river. Coral Creek. So it's good to actually see a bear, because the previous video you guys will have seen to this one, or one of them. I don't know what order they're going to come out in anymore. I'm trying to put them out in the order that I'm going to these places, but it gets jumbled up. And then there's stuff I've done that requires editing, because it was like a million clips, and I just haven't had time to sit and edit it. Not that I don't have time, but I'm never in a good spot. I'm busy. I'm always on to the next spot, right? So I'll throw out those quick videos to keep up with my consistency, and that's where you'll see me talking about whatever, non-bush related. But these all one clip type videos. So it's good that I finally saw one there. That'll sort of add a little validity to the last video where I walked up on a mom and cubs. That was yesterday, guys, that I walked up on that mom and cubs, and it is vivid in my head. And you know what? I'm pretty happy that I didn't get the camera out there. I'm quick on it now. As you can see, I was already recording then. But actually, when I went on that walk yesterday, I thought to myself, put the camera in the backpack, or should I have it in my pocket? And I actually thought, well, if I see any bears or anything, I'm going to want to be able to get it out quick. Then I thought, oh, I won't see any. I'm going to be singing. And so I got to walking up a steep hill, and I stopped singing because it was too strenuous. And then, of course, I came up on a mom and cubs, and I didn't film, but I'm actually glad I didn't film, because I wouldn't have actually witnessed the scene. This is the thing, guys. If you take out your camera and just film something whenever you see it. See, here we got another one of these bridges. Now, this is like what I was talking about for this Mark Kreitz, I think his name is. Cool canyon here. He said he wanted to see more about the bridges. So these are the bridges, right, that are... Wow. This is just incredible color on this water. I'm thinking this is a creek that flows into the Kootenay River here. Incredible green color on the water, guys. Unbelievable. So, there you go. There's another one of these bridges. They're everywhere. Little side track here, but they're everywhere. So I don't know how they maintain all these. There's probably, who knows, tens of thousands of them. Like, they're literally all over the place. So I guarantee they're not all checked all the time, and they do wash out. Anyways, I'm glad I didn't film to get my camera out and film when I saw that bear yesterday, because then I wouldn't have witnessed it rear up on me, and it was grunting. I think it was calling for its cub, some sort of a thing, and the memory wouldn't have been as vivid, because I would have watched it through the screen, and it's just not the same. So happy I actually saw one today. I'm gonna dip on down here. I'm trying to find a place to camp, guys. It's getting to be 6 or 7. I mean, I don't want to be on the road anymore, and I don't want to just rip through this area I'm in, because I'm in like a really cool zone I've always wanted to really explore. And so here I am, finally out here, and that's what I'm going to do. I've got to be back in town in Kelowna in 4 or 5 days. I got a fence to build for a buddy, so I'm going to help him with his. So the journey's not over, hopefully. I've still got all of August and September. It's still not cold yet. Obviously, like 30 degrees. Everything's on fire. So I'm going to rip back there and help him out. And then I'm going to hopefully head back out into the bush and explore some new stuff. Okay, look at this. There's a campsite. We've got a table, fire pit, but fires are not allowed. And we're on the creek. This video is probably getting pretty long, but I'll show you guys around. The light's off, because of the fires, so I'll always check how much these undermine here. Oh, look at that. really cool rock formations. You guys see the color on that water is just insane. Oh, there's a golf tee. Somebody was cranking balls here. So this is going to be it for the night, guys. I'm going to crash here. For anybody that wants to know about like bear concern or whatever, after I saw that mom and cubs there the other night, I camped just down the road, and like I'm cooking everything. It's pretty low concern. Once they see you and run the other way, like those bears, that mom and cub probably won't even come back into that area for a month now because I was there. So they're pretty timid. They tend to show up where people are lots, because after you've been there a while and they get hungry and whatever. So anyways, I'm going to call her quits on this video. I'm happy we saw one to add a little bit of validity to that other video. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the comments and the advice and all that. And channel's going places, so if what I'm doing on the channel now is bothering you, don't worry about it. We're going places. And everybody that's been along for the ride, I'm not going to forget you guys. Once this gets big, all you guys that are commenting all the time and everything, and we're going to do something special for you. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to set up camp, have some dinner. Over and out.